What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video right here on the channel. I am Moose as always, and in today's video we will be talking about why Mob of the Dead could be returning, or we could be seeing the crew return. Now granted, this is only a theory, all in my opinion. If you could, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video. It would really help support me, and let's jump right into the video. Now, both in Shadows of Evil and in the new map, Zetsubo no Shima, and in The Giant, we have seen a ton of stuff regarding Mob of the Dead. First of all, in Shadows of Evil, when you do Pack-a-Punch, or not even before you do it, you will see the plane fly above. Now, these two character sets have a lot in common. They are both put in punishment for all of the stuff that they did wrong in their lives, and it is an endless cycle. Now, they are very similar, both the crews very similar, have some unique personalities. The locations on this map, let's just talk about this for a second. So we had Alcatraz Prison, and we have someplace in the city. Now, although these locations are not right, and they're not the same, they do have some similarities. First of all, we got that at least the plane flies over in the game. Second of all, if you notice, when you do the Easter egg, you will see Richtofen's blood vials. Those come from Mob of the Dead. I think they are Billy Handsome's blood tiles that you do see. Now, a lot of people have been wondering, how is this possible? No one really knows. So it's been now mentioned in about every single map we've seen Richtofen except Shadows of Evil, with some sort of resemblance to Mob of the Dead. Now, when you're seeing the plane fly, it just goes out for a split second and then goes right back in. That is because, again, the storylines are connected. They're both put in punishment for all the sins that they've done. It is an endless loop. Just like in Mob of the Dead, if they would die, they'd turn into a spirit, you could revive themselves, and it's just an endless loop. Now, in Shadows of Evil, we don't really see how it's that much of an endless loop. Now, we do have things called creepers, or in another word, let's talk about the spiritual stuff that goes on. Now, you both have afterlife. When you play this game, you have an afterlife. When you play Mob of the Dead, you have an afterlife. Let's talk about Mob of the Dead. When you die in Mob of the Dead, you'll be placed in some sort of ghost. When you die in Shadows of Evil, or at least go to the podiums, you will turn into a tentacle monster. That, I guess, is representing the afterlife when you're not in your body. Now, you can revive players by doing this and open certain spots. That is another huge resemblance, and that is how they are both similar. Now, putting all this information together, I really do think that we could have a return of Mob of the Dead. It'd be very interesting. I do also think that there has been some mention of the transit crew, or the buried crew, or the die-rise crew, whatever you want to call it. I do know this because if you do play multiplayer and you get a supply drop, you will get a transit calling card just called Transit. Now, on the card, we see Russman, we see Misty, we see Samuel, we see everyone all on the calling card, and they're killing zombies. I do think on this last DLC, we will see all the characters somehow have a similarity together, and it will all be one huge storyline. And that is why I think we could have some older maps returning, which would be great, but I don't know. That's what I got for you guys today. If you did enjoy the video, hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help me. And I will see you in the next one right here on the channel.